Welcome back to the channel. Today we're in beautiful Washington, D.C., and we're going to visit the Martin Luther King Memorial, which is located just off the National Mall. I'm going to show you exactly how to get there and help you understand exactly what you can expect so you can make the most of your time there. In order to help you understand and appreciate this monument, I'm going to tell you a lot of interesting facts about Martin Luther King, the movement, the civil rights era. It's going to be a fun episode. I hope you stay tuned. By far, the biggest challenge you will face in visiting this memorial is actually getting here. It is not close to a metro stop. The bus in Washington, D.C. is problematic. Public transportation is not a go-to option. So you're left with essentially walking here or riding one of those rentable bikes to get here or taking an Uber here. Walking is not a bad option because there are other monuments that are close by that will make the trip worthwhile. The memorial is not small. It covers 4 acres. It's made up of a granite mountain. We'll talk about that a little bit later. And then 14 different inscriptions. These are from speeches, sermons, writings of Martin Luther King over the course of the years, but none of these inscriptions are from his most famous address, which is the I Have a Dream speech that was made not too far away at the Lincoln Memorial. What we're approaching now is the Stone of Hope, which is symbolic of King's I Have a Dream speech, where he talks about the mountain of despair. And as you can see, the Stone of Hope is King with his arms folded, and it looks like he has a speech in his hand. Many people don't know that Martin Luther King was actually born Michael King, but his father changed his name after a visit to Germany. But more on King. But he is widely considered the leader of the civil rights movement. It began in Alabama after a young lady decided that she was not going to give up her seat on the bus. This led to the Montgomery boycott, which was led by King, who at the time was a young pastor at a church. Now, Martin Luther King was arrested almost 30 times. He was arrested 29 times in the course of his career in his life, and his life was cut short by an assassin. Many people believe that King died at an older age, but he was only 39 years old. To look and to understand what he has accomplished in those 39 years is astonishing. Martin Luther King is so revered that other than George Washington, he is the only American who has a national holiday on his birthday. Many people know King because of the 1963 March to Washington, where 250,000 participants gathered on the National Mall area right in front of the Lincoln Memorial to hear his I Have a Dream speech. Just a little bit more in the memorial. As you can see, there are tons of seating. One of the things I like about this memorial, it gives you a chance to relax and reflect. It's right next to the Potomac River. This area of the Potomac River is called the Tidal Basin, and right across from the memorial is the Jefferson Memorial, and it's a phenomenal view. So it gives you a chance to just really to come and relax and enjoy a really tranquil, peaceful environment. At 35 years old, Martin Luther King Jr. was the youngest man to ever receive the Nobel Peace Prize award. And what was not very popular back then, which seems normal now, is that he was opposed to the Vietnam War. This lost him a lot of political support and support from civil rights leaders and followers at the time, but he felt very strongly and he was unwavering in his denunciation of war. Other than this memorial being a little bit difficult to get to, if you're visiting Washington, D.C., it's a must-see.